Hey guys, it's your boy Fiscon here, and 3.13.0J patch 7257687 has been released to the PTU. There are tons of bug fixes in this PTU patch, which is my absolute favorite, so let's get started. To kick off the video, the following gameplay updates have been made. For location, CIG has moved the cave near Loreville to be outside the city green zone. CIG has also improved lighting for cave gameplay areas. Regarding gameplay updates, CIG increased the ASOP terminal use time before it kicks the player off. And then regarding ships and vehicles, the ROC DS received a balance pass, as well as the ROC DS received a unique mining head that improves its mining/tractor range and power and increased cargo capacity. And I had originally thought that the ROC DS was an April Fool's joke, but regardless, let's move on. Regarding ship and ship docking, ASOP and parasite ship changes, CIG has made a few temporary changes to how the parasite ships, such as the P-52 and the P-72, are handled for insurance and ASOP spawning, where ships are granted to the player because the ship, for example the Merlin on the Connie, is a part of the ship's default loadout. That secondary attached ship should no longer be treated as a separate ship from the ASOP's point of view. Because of this, they will no longer be spawnable via the ASOP unless you have bought them in-game or pledged for these smaller ships separately. Merlins and other loadout-based ships will always be claimed by claiming their parent ship, and is the only way to replenish them if they are destroyed. If a party member, friend, or anyone is flying your docked Merlin, and you make a claim on the Connie, the previous instance of the parasite ship your friend/party member is flying will immediately be considered a stolen vehicle. Doing this will give the pilot of it a crime stat for stealing a ship. CIG updated the Cyclone AAMT missiles to ignite immediately on launch, and lastly, they greatly increased the base health of the Terrapin. Jumping right into major bug fixes for this patch, they are as follows. The F12 should now correctly toggle on and off comms UI along with the chat. Players should no longer be able to cause low frame rates for all players on Hurston while near coastlines. Whoa, didn't know that. Players who have a lawful bounty mission should now correctly lose the lawful missions when becoming a criminal. How unfortunate. The Starrunner fuel scoop should now function correctly. Ships should no longer spawn in shaking, damaged, or in destroyed states. I wonder if that includes the wire mesh state. I mean, it didn't say it, so probably not. If a player is in a party or group voice channel, their VoIP should no longer switch to the ship VoIP channel when they enter a ship. Players should no longer fall through the personal lift in the Constellation series while the ship is in Quantum. S1's Sukaran shields should no longer incorrectly recharge instantly. Target ship shield status should now be visible on the target status MFD or CVI. Running into the stairs of the 100 series as the door of the ship opens should no longer cause a player to fall through the ground. Death's black screen should now fully stretch to cover ultra-wide displays. Opening Mobiglass or equipping an item during medpen heal animation should no longer cause the player to pull out another medpen that doesn't work. The Drake Buccaneer and Miss Prospector thrusters should no longer overheat if they maintain 100% thrust. CIG fixed an issue causing multiple ship bridges to have an overly bright fog volume around them while around gas clouds. Think of the Prospector for this one. Fixed an issue causing overly blurry cockpit glassware buildup after using a ship for a short period of time. Valkyrie Liberator right side passenger door should no longer kill the player when mantling up. Fixed an issue that allowed some vehicles to sometimes pass through sections of ground causing damage. Fixed many gaps in the floor around cargo decks where trolleys could get stuck or flip when pushed. Gunfire from the Revenant Gatling should no longer rapidly create overly bright flashes on the cockpit of ships. Reflections from light inside the Aegis Eclipse should no longer create a bright ball of light that obscures the player's ability to look out of the cockpit. Highlights should now correctly appear when interacting with off-the-shelf ship components at stores in the PU. FPS weapons should no longer block the flashlight when aiming down the sights, which caused high reflection on the guns. Uh-oh. Tessia Paccio Twitch should no longer be missing and away from her chair. Players should no longer receive a journal entry suggesting that they have been fired by Crusader Hurston Security when they have not been every time they log back into their account. Yikes. Quantum sensitive cargo should no longer have a chance to become stuck to the player's hands while holding. Whew. Pro-con cargo carryables for missions should no longer endlessly drop and reappear in players' hands when holding them. Konstantin Hurston objective should now correctly show when accepting his invite mission. And lastly, CIG fixed missing geometry around the cave's entrance near Lorville, which caused players to fall through the world. And lastly, regarding technical fixes, CIG has fixed 13 client crashes, 5 server crashes, and 1 main thread deadlock fix. Still don't know what that is. Good thing we got Google. The known issues are as follows. Customized loadouts are reset to default when the ship's name is changed. 100 series is missing pitch yaw roll. Constellation ship elevators lose collision when snub ship is undocked. The quantum sensitive cargo can become stuck to the player's hands while lacking all functionality. On landing pads, trolleys are unable to be pushed, pulled up the entryway cargo ramp or elevator ramps. Docking with a moving ship lags behind, causing a large snap into the dock position. Docked Merlin enters interactions don't show when Constellation is moving. Mounting weapons while holding a grenade will cause the player to enter a broken state upon exiting via interaction mode during low FPS. When refueling quantum fuel with hydrogen at full, the 100% fuel announcement will repeat until the quantum fuel is refilled. Characters will suffocate for a few seconds whenever you change helmets. Weapon icon, ammo count, and grenade count are missing from the user HUD. Leaving a trolley in a doorway will clip through the floor erratically and can kill players. Alright guys, it was a short one, but I'm working on a new video as well. I'm just debating whether I go with what I have or wait for more info, but in the meantime, here's a sneak peek at what it could be about, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.